All right, everybody. So I wanted to shoot a little different video today for a couple reasons. One, just to show you that your videos don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfectly edited with graphics and images and all kinds of things. And you don't have to read off a teleprompter. I am doing this off the hip. I do have some notes over here that I want to refer to from time to time. So if you see me glancing, but I wanted to do it this way to show you guys, right, especially my friends over 40, that you can start a YouTube channel and you can start it with what you have right now, which is using your smartphone. You don't need anything special to get started. I decided to do this video because so many people have been reaching out to me over 40, asking me, Judd, how do you do this? How long have you been doing it? I don't know what to talk about. How do you actually make money with this? I don't want to make money from it. I just want to do it for fun. I mean, it's kind of all over the board, but you're seeing more and more creators or people who want to create on YouTube over the age of 40. There's a gentleman on here who I believe is 88 years old, just started his YouTube channel a few months ago. He's already monetized. He's absolutely crushing it. So I tell you this, guys, because there is a market for everybody. There is plenty of room on YouTube. It is not oversaturated. You can do this, and I'm going to prove it to you in today's video. So if you're over 40, you need to start a YouTube channel, and you need to start it like yesterday. And to start things off, one of the biggest reasons why people over 40 have an advantage. I'm 52, I'm about to be 53. I started my YouTube channel, I want to say when I was 46 or 47. Is that right? So 6 years ago, something like that. And when I started it, it was for fun. I mean, yeah, in the back of my mind, I would love to make some money because I saw people making money. But for the first year, I didn't make anything. I just was throwing up videos. I did everything in my kitchen. I used a light from Home Depot. I used the camera on my laptop and the microphone from my laptop. It was pretty janky, but it worked. And that's what kind of helped get me over the hump. Is I put out as many videos as I could. I didn't care if they were good. I didn't care what people think. I didn't care what people said. I just wanted to get comfortable in front of camera. And after about a year, that's when I actually really started investing not only my time, but my money into training and coaching and really learning how to do this whole YouTube thing and turn it into a business. And now I earn multiple six figures per year. I've spoken on stages. I've been featured in publications. I don't say that to brag or boast, but I started just like you. I just started, okay? And now I'm able to do it full time. I'm semi-retired, as I like to say. I get to do it from my basement here. This is my little studio in the basement. I get to be home with my family, with my kids. I get to travel, all those great things. And you can do the same thing. And I'm going to share with you everything you need to know in today's video and show you why you need to get started, right? Whether it's just for passion or for pleasure or for both. I'm going to talk about monetization, ways to make money, of course. I'm going to talk about niche selection and we're going to talk about more on why this is the best time. But the first thing I want to talk about is when you're over 40, right? You've probably been in the workforce for 20, maybe even 30 years by now, okay? So depending on the route you took, if you went to college, didn't go to college, whatever. But you've been in the workforce probably since you were at least 20 years old. So what I'm getting at is that you have tons and tons and tons of work experience that you can bring to the table, and you have life experiences that you can bring to the table. So maybe you don't like your job, but at night and on the weekends you play pickleball, or you're a really good golfer or tennis player, or you're really good with your hands and woodworking or pottery or cooking or gardening or speaking another language or using Excel spreadsheets, right? Whatever it is, you probably have a hobby or a passion that you've gotten really good at over the years. And I'm going to throw this out right now because I want to get this out of the way. You do not have to be an expert, right? So don't worry about that. As long as you know more than the next person and you enjoy this stuff and you enjoy talking about it, you can have a YouTube channel and you can be successful. Now, a couple numbers I want to share with you guys because I think it's important. Just so you know, YouTube has over 2.5 billion active users. Over 17%, just under 18% are ages 35 to 44. Over 12% are ages 45 to 54. What's the next one? Over 9% are between 55 and 64, and then over 9% again for over 65. So there is tons and tons of room for you on YouTube. It is not too saturated. It is not too late. I promise you that. And think about it. When you go to YouTube, let's say you go to YouTube to type in your problem. Let's say it's to lose weight, okay? You know, how to lose 20 pounds in 6 months. And then a video pops up of me and I say, let's say you're 50 years old. And my video says, how to lose weight for people over 50. And then this person next to me has another one that says, how to lose weight for people over 50. But the difference is I'm actually 50. That person's 21, 22, 25. Which one are you going to click on? Do you want to learn from somebody who's actually lost weight, who is in their 50s, or somebody who's 22 and ripped? Chances are you're probably going to go for my video. Yeah, there's a lot of people that go for the young buck, but a lot of you, majority of you are going to go for me. I don't care if people want to go to this other person. I only care about the people who come to me. And there's plenty of people that will come to me. So there are people our age looking for solutions to their problem. Also, YouTube is what's known as a lean-in experience. If you're over 40, this is going to resonate with you. I learned this from one of my mentors, one of my YouTube coaches a few years ago, is that when people come to YouTube, it's like back in the 50s, right? The 60s, 70s, heck, 80s and 90s. We didn't have internet TV like we do now, where we can just click and watch our favorite show. We had to be home at a certain time to watch our favorite show. For me, it was Dukes of Hazzards, Friday night, 7 o'clock. If I was outside playing, I was in front of that TV at quarter till so I could watch my favorite show. Same thing with YouTube. People come to YouTube, which is owned by Google, by the way. It's the second largest search engine in the world. People come to YouTube to solve their problems. So they type in how to lose weight. And when they find the video they like and they click on the thumbnail, they watch, guess what? They're leaning in. They're paying attention. This isn't Instagram, just scrolling like my wife does every night in bed. Just scroll. People are coming for solutions to their problems. And again, people buy from people. So there is plenty of room for you, okay? Let's say you speak another language. You want to teach people how to speak Spanish. There's tons of people teaching people how to speak Spanish. But are there people teaching people how to speak Spanish over 50? Right? Maybe there's retirees who want to travel abroad and want to learn how to speak Spanish. Well, they probably want to learn from you. Okay? So keep that in mind. The next thing, which is this is a big one, is you do not have to be an influencer. You do not have to have a fancy studio or a fancy setup. There are people I know with the fanciest setup in the world with 1 million subscribers, and they're doing okay on YouTube. And then I know people with less than 10,000 subscribers filming from their kitchen or from their backyard, making 7 figures a year. It's insane. So you do not have to have millions of subscribers to make money on YouTube. You can make money with 100 subscribers. We'll talk about that in a second. But the most important thing is to be authentic and be yourself. And right now is the best time because YouTube is actually really pushing new channels and favoring new channels. And I am seeing people in their 40s, 50s, 60s who are starting YouTube channel absolutely explode. I'm seeing people get monetized in weeks or even a month or 2 months. Not that you have to be monetized, but that means they have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. That is huge. So people are absolutely blowing up. And guess what? They're creating original, authentic, raw content like this. They're not doing fancy edits and music and intros and outros. They're just sharing their knowledge. They're getting to the point. They're solving the problem. Let's talk about what you're going to talk about, right? Choosing your niche or your niche, whatever you want to call it. This is real easy. It doesn't have to be difficult. What do you enjoy doing? It doesn't have to be your life's work, but what do you enjoy doing? And is there a market for it, right? Are people on YouTube talking about this already? Because competition is a good thing. And again, you have that little added bonus of being over 40. You're going to hit that demographic because there are more people in their in their teens, in their 20s, and their 30s. There's not a lot of people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. That's why it's such a great advantage for us. There might be somebody over here talking about how to lift kettlebells in his 20s, but what about somebody in their 50s teaching people about kettlebells? That's huge. There's not a lot of people doing that. So there's a market for that. So simply think about what it is you're good at, what it is you like to do. What kind of YouTube videos are you watching right now? That's a good sign of what your niche might be. Also, I like to tell people, what can you see yourself talking about 24 hours a day for the next 10 years? What do you not get bored of talking about? I can talk about YouTube, making money online, how to build emails and funnels and websites and all that kind of stuff. Basically anything with how to make money from home, work remotely till the cows come home. I talk about it with my wife. I talk about it with my kids. I talk about it with my neighbors. That's what I love sharing. That's what I love doing. And that's what you need to do as well. What is it that you see yourself talking about all the time? Next, what are your goals with YouTube? Maybe this is just a passion project or what I like to call a legacy project, because YouTube, right? Our videos live on YouTube forever and ever. They're not going away unless you delete them. Maybe it's a passion project, a legacy project where you just want to make videos and you want to share your thoughts and your experiences with the world. This is what's more of like a vlog style. Talk about your day. And you might surprise yourself because that might actually turn into a business. It doesn't have to, but I'm a big believer in passion and profit at the same time. Why not monetize what you love to do? There's a way to monetize your vlog, whether you're talking about Pokemon cards or you're talking about finance. There's ways to monetize both of those interests, both of those hobbies. You can learn how to do that. And the way people are making money on YouTube, and these are the main ways that I'm making money, is number one is what most people hear about is what's called AdSense. And this is where YouTube puts ads on your videos. You probably see them, maybe they're annoying, but let me tell you, if you're a creator and you start making YouTube videos, and when you get monetized, which is 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, which is not as difficult if you do learn how to do it the right way, then you start getting paid for these ads. Some people are making, 7 figures just from ads being shown on their videos. It's crazy. Last year, I think it was in 2023, I did just over $95,000 in AdSense. This is money that's just coming in from making the videos. This isn't videos or products and stuff that I'm selling. It's almost like tips, right? It's like, oh, that's extra money. Thank you. Appreciate it. But that's not my focus when I make the videos. So it's crazy. So yes, you can make money that way, but one thing I've learned a long time ago is that should not be your main focus. Just think of that as icing on the cake. It could be a lot of icing, depending on the niche you're in. Some niches pay higher than others. I won't get into that, but keep that in mind. Memberships. There are a lot of people on here who talk about cooking and you see it with weight loss, where they're just sharing tips and tricks, and then they have a membership. Hey, if you want to dive deeper, you can join my membership. And the membership could be through various different websites. People use tools like Kajabi. School is a big one now. And then they meet in there, and then once a month or once a week, they teach. And people pay $50 a month, $100 a month. I've seen memberships as high as $500 a month, depending on the content. So you can make money that way. Digital products. This is where I make a lot of money, is by creating and selling digital products. I sell ebooks, I sell videos, tutorials, full-on courses, memberships. And you can do this in any niche under the sun. You can offer coaching, right? You could, let's say you're into golf. And I know people, I have a good friend who loves to golf. He has a golf coach who every week he sends him his swings. His golf coach reviews it, records a video, sends it back to him, and tells him what to work on. You could do that in just about anything. Jiu-jitsu, tennis, paddleball. You could do it with speaking different language, cooking. So you could do coaching. You could do brand deals. I get brand deals now. I get emails every single day for me to talk about their product on camera. I'm pretty picky though, because I want to use stuff that's actually going to help my audience. But that's another stream of revenue for me. Another great way to make money, and this is another great way that I make money. It's actually the first way I started making money on YouTube, is with what's called affiliate marketing. And you can start doing this right away with 0 subscribers, by the way. And what that is I have links, and every once in a while I'll make a video about a particular particular product. Let's say I made a video about this camera I'm using, and at the end of the video, I say, hey guys, if you want more info on this camera, there's a link below. You can check it out. And I would send you to either like a camera store, I think it's called B&H is a big one, or I could send you to Amazon. And they have affiliate programs. So if you buy that camera, let's say it's a $100 camera, I might get $10 for that, okay? But think about it. If 1,000 people watch the video, 100 people go, 10, 20 buy, okay? So you get the idea. The more views, the more potential clicks, the more potential for earning money. And you could do affiliate marketing in any niche, guys, and you could start earning money with it right away. So if you're thinking about as a passion project, you can still start monetizing right away without 1,000 subscribers, without 4,000 hours of watch time. So lastly, guys, these are passive income streams, affiliate marketing, digital products. I make digital products once, they sell 24 hours a day, 365. That's why this is so huge for people over 40. Maybe you're thinking about retirement. Let's say you're 40 and you want to retire by 50 or 55. Imagine if you start your YouTube channel right now. Where could you be when you're 50 or 55 and you retire? I bet you could be doing pretty darn awesome with passive income you're making right here on YouTube. Heck, you could be doing that in 6 months, a year. Okay, I'm not guaranteeing anything, full disclosure, but I've seen people do it. I see it happen all the time. YouTube is such a great place right now to be for people over 40. I don't know how many times I can nail that home. If I could come over there and just help you set up the YouTube channel, I would. The best thing I can tell you is just set up the channel. You're here watching this right now, so you have a YouTube account. You can go right to that little icon in the corner, click, and start a channel and start uploading videos, right? One a week, one a month, whatever it is. Be consistent though. If you say one a week, then do one a week. You say one a month, do one a month. Pick a niche and just start creating content, and you'll get better and better over time, and you'll start to learn more. There's tons of free information on here. I also am starting, guys, a new community to help people over 40 learn YouTube. It's totally free. If you want to be a part of that, I'll put a link below for you guys to check it out. And the last thing I want to say, and this might be kind of silly, but if you have kids, your kids will think you are the shit. They will absolutely think you are the coolest thing in the world. My kids love to tell their friends, I'm an older dad, my kids are younger. They love to say my dad's a YouTuber. They think it's so cool. And I'm also leaving something for them, right? God forbid something happens to me or years from now when I'm old and not able to hang out with them as much, they can watch these videos and they can say, hey, that's dad. And I remember when he did this and I remember when he made that video. So you're leaving a legacy, right? You're leaving a piece of yourself for your family. So think about that. If you want to learn more about how I earn money on YouTube, how this all works, check out this video here. I dive a little bit deeper into it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this inspires you to just hit record and just get started. The time is now. Heck, the time was yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've started a video, if you're thinking about starting a channel, and go out and crush it. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.